Alright, boys, how's it going? Let's get back into it. Alright, so let's get into Arwen, who I arguably think is the best purple we have right now. Alright, so let me get into it. Now, there's others that compete with it, but I think specifically between Arwen and Legolas for like the previous Elven chest, I think Legolas is hype. Don't get me wrong, he is pretty hype. But I think Arwen's where the money's at. So let's go into stats. So right now level 38, so not too strong on might, I'll be honest. But speed and focus, we're looking really good on 227. So if we go over here to Legolas, 213 might, 168 focus, and then 179. That little bit of speed makes a huge difference. Now, 2 level difference, honestly, I think they'll probably be the same speed. So what it'll come down to most is how you have them geared out. But in my opinion, I think that a fast Arwen is going to do some serious damage. Also, her late game sustain is unreal. So let's get into her portrait. Alright, so Lady of Rivendell, Half Elven, and Undulmel, and then Queen of the United Kingdom. All of them are good. This is the only character I'm going to kind of build differently than a lot of the other ones, because in my opinion, like ones with Faramir in the past, what you do is you go all into one. You go all into one. Rangers of Illithorn, you know, all into one. This one, you do not want to do the same, okay? So let's run down Lady of Rivendell. Her main damage dealing besides, where is it? Right here, Coalition. Okay. And half elven, kind of, sort of, but let's get into it. So focus damage dealt is 3%. So this is going to be at max, I believe 18 or 21%, one or the other. And then her 2 main abilities, focus damage, it imposes a 57.1% chance of being stunned for 1 round. So Surge also attacks twice and focus stat, and then chooses a different target separately. So both of these are actually really strong abilities in my opinion. I think that they're going to be part of the reason what makes her so good. So, but this is where the real money is. The max level effect of this is so good. So, first things first, I would level up this thing first. Now, let's say you're starting off. Let's say you want to start Arwen. Let's say you want to start Arwen. In my opinion, what I would do is I would only get this up to 3. I would do 1 point here, 1 point here. I would also do the same thing here. 2 points. So really you want to go 2, you want to get every ability. You want to get every single one of them. Let's say you're starting Arwen next season, season 2, which is a possibility. It's a good possibility you can start Arwen next season. But so you get this up to 2, that'd be 4 points. So 8 points. So at level 4 you could get 1 point of everything. I think it's important to do that on this hero. Okay, so let's go into a little bit of this. So this right here, it's got a good chance. I would do 3 here, 3 like this, and then also what I would do with her is I would keep on going up, and I would level these as you go up, because in my opinion there is not a good reason of going really high up on this without leveling up the abilities while you go with it. So if you need to be leveling up the abilities while you're doing Lady of Rivendell. So let's go in. Let's do 2 more. This is her main damage after all. This is her main damage. Let's go into half elven, because this is good right here. So min and elves. So this is a min and elves team. Alright. Because this right here, 10% chance to cause maximum damage is a lot of damage. That's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of good stuff. Also, I mean, this right here is so good. She is just insane. I cannot stress this enough. She's just that good. Let's do 2 more. Let's do this. Let's do this. So 2 more points. You know, kind of caught in a bad situation where you kind of want to do more, but you just don't have enough skills. You really don't. You don't have enough skills with this person. You know, kind of on some of the other ones, I'm like, you know, maybe I'll do 15 this, 15 that, and then max out the second ones and be done with them. This one is every single ability is good. Every single one of them is good. So right here, I would kind of go a little bit later. I would do this, and I would go 2 points in this. So at 40, yeah, 40, I'll have this right here and this right here. I think that, and then her last ability, I mean, it's just so good. So you mainly want to get Queen of the United Kingdom and parting gift. So I'm telling y'all what, late game Arwen is absolutely nuts. I can sit here and probably talk about this person all day. Let's maybe go into some of the effects. Where was it? We were attacking something earlier. Just want to show it real quick. There we go. Oh. Look at this stuff. This is a good example. All right, 35, 38. You know, no tier 4 units. I'm not using Swan Knights versus the Undying Armored Trolls. How many times have you gone up in Armored Trolls and been like, oh my gosh, who am I going to use? Well, guess what? You can use Arwen. All right, let's go into this battle report. Okay, so let's go down bonuses. Y'all know the bonuses. So let's go into the actual combat and show y'all what's going on. Round 1. Being taunted. Then things like that, yada yada yada. Attacks, suffer, did not do any damage there. Cataphracts attack, voids, guard tower, suffer damage. Okay, so luckily, unfortunately right here, it did not affect the guard of the tower. So her recovery effect didn't affect, but it was granted avoidance. That's the sentinels being sentinels though. So Armin's reinforcement heals 0%. So unfortunately, we didn't get the heal on that one. So let's go on, and that's kind of the way luck plays it out in this game. That's also one thing you gotta understand, is that's the way luck plays out in this game. So we're gonna go down, down, down. The recovery effect did not affect. Kind of unlucky here, not gonna lie. Kind of unlucky with this one. So Arwen attack, lost units. Kind of waiting for. Suffer just lost units. Sentinel heals 203, recovers 7 units. And then kind of waiting for it. There we go. Here's where the money's at. Okay, Undamul. So 4,000 damage. You almost heal half of that back whenever this ability goes off. That's in a fight too. That's while things are going down. You're able to get your units back in the fight. The way that I don't see any anti-healing in this game too much. And if it is, it's very sparse anti-healing. So. This is a good example right here of, so out of the 4 we saw it proccing like a 25% chance. And this game is completely randomized based. So in my opinion, I think that's actually pretty good to be recovering 50% of your troops almost. And that's affected by spirit. So this is only going to go up in the later stages of the game. And if you build her right equipment wise, you're going to get more healing. It's a no-brainer for me. At my point, I think that she's an incredibly strong purple. Highly would suggest getting her and picking her up on really good stuff. That's kind of all I wanted to go over with y'all on this one. Overall, just a really solid person. In reality, I don't even have her built incredibly well. This right here, unfortunately, y'all saw that in the battle. That was actually pretty good. Against enemy range units, just pretty standard stuff. 16, obviously really good helmet there. But overall, that's kind of what I'll show y'all. And so I'll see y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching.